Hello and welcome, Adam Thomas from Balancing Touch Reflexology. So good to see you and thanks for joining me today. Endocrine system. That's what we're going to look at. This is going to be a two-part series. So I'm going to go from the pineal, pituitary, thyroid, parathyroid, down to the thymus in this first section, and then we'll deal with the rest in the next video. So let's go take a look at those. The first one up, we have the pineal gland. And where that sits is above the nose, just across from the nail bed there. Okay? And how we're going to work that is we're going to be pushing in and down. And we're going to use this part, this knuckle basically, of our index finger. And so to use this part of the index finger, we want to make sure that it's nice and solid so that it doesn't flop around. So if I just push like this, see the toe flop around, and also it feels uncomfortable on my wrist and also on my finger. So what I do is I create a fist, and then I just half extend my finger out. Okay, so it looks like that. Right? And the key here is to make sure that you are holding your finger nice and tight towards your fist. So you really, it's quite a strong hold there. And then you're going to place the reflex point right there. Okay, so right in like that. That's how you want to be. So it's nice and solid, and you slide down on top of the ledge basically. There's a little ledge that you'll feel there, which is the nose reflex, right? So you want to sit like that. The other thing to be aware of here as well is the supporting hand. You want to make sure I use my index finger and my thumb, and so that I can be pushing towards my working hand. Okay, so you can see how I have control of the movement of the toe there, right? And so I'm going to get in like this, and I'm going to work them towards each other. So if the toe's not there, I'm basically pushing towards and then down. Okay, so this is what it looks like. You get lined up nice, and then you're going to actually push in. So I'm pushing in that way, and then I'm going to push down. Okay, so I'm going to come in and then down. In and down. In and down. Okay. So it's really hard to see because it's such a small area. But my goal is to push in, and then once it's that the pressure is pushing in, I'm going to change direction and push down. In and down. Okay? And always pushing in. It might help you also, rather than thinking of down, because what some people tend to do is they push in and then they just slide off, right? That's not what we're going to do. We're pushing in and down. So really push in, and then you push in more, and you aim towards the bottom of the heel here. So in and down. Okay, see that? So you put it's a bit on a 45-degree angle when I'm done the reflex. In and down. Okay. And it can be quite a nice pinch for the client as well, so just be aware of that. Over here, same thing. In and down. In and down. In and down. Good. That's the pineal gland. Pituitary gland. This one's really cool. You want to find it by seeing where all the swirls come together on the toe. Okay. You place the working part of your thumb right on there, hook medially, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and over here, looks like this. Find that little swirl part, flip, 1, 2, 3. I also did a video on this, difficult reflexes, and so you can look that up if you haven't seen it already. It goes more in detail on how to find it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Good. Next one up is the thyroid, parathyroid. So I use a pinching action equally on the dorsal part of the foot and the plantar side of the big toe in the stem of the big toe. Okay? And all it is a simple little 1, 2, 3. Okay, and if I come over here, 1, 2, 3. The thing to watch out with this one is to make sure that you're not just pinching skin. You actually want to get almost halfway of the stem, right? So if that's the stem of the big toe there, you want to be on halfway, not out here, more, so you're grabbing something, okay? So you want it to be comfortable. 1, 2, 3. And it also looks like I'm pulling out like this, but really my focus is to squish straight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is the thyroid. Inside the thyroid is the parathyroid. It's shaped kind of like a little butterfly with little dots on it. And so with this one, I tend to put a little bit more emphasis on the back fingers, but it's the same process as what we just did. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So thyroid, 1, 2, 3. Parathyroid, I switch my intention to be, I also put a picture of the parathyroid in my head, and that's what I'm working now. 1, 2, 3. Same thing, different intention, right? Thymus gland. This one is directly across from the biggest or widest part of the foot. Okay, some people have bunions here, but basically you want to look for this, the highest part here. And then you want to look at the line that divides zone 1 and zone 2. Okay, so zone 1 comes down like this, and there's a naturally occurring little valley that it runs down this way. What you're going to do with this is you're going to slide down to be directly across on the inside of this knuckle. You're going to hook your elbow out, because you basically, wherever your thumb is hooking, your elbow wants to be, right? So it stays in a nice straight line. It's easier to see on this side here. There's my elbow there. Looks weird in the wide angle lens here, but you want to keep it in line. So when you hook like that, it's going to hook that way. So I want to go over here and I want to hook it straight across. From this little part, I want to hook it towards the other foot. 1, 2, 3. And you kind of want to get in and around, so get as deep as you can within that area, so that it feels like you're working on the outside here, but you're on the inside. Okay, and 1, 2, 3. And you're going to notice on some people it's really sore. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I can feel a little bit of resistance there. Right, 1, 2, 3. So this is a really great one to work on yourself so you can find it easily, right? So that's the thymus gland. So there you go, the first half of the endocrine system. So it's a really great one. So the endocrine system is basically a series of glands that produce and secrete hormones for different uses in the body, right? So some of the main functions that this helps with is, metabolism, appetite, growth and development, heart rate, blood pressure, sleeping and waking cycles, sexual function and reproduction, and body temperature. So the glands help sort of maintain and communicate with each other to keep our body, functioning well, and all those things that I just mentioned really help to keep the body all healthy and moving forward, right? So I hope that helps. Stay tuned for the next part, where we will be looking at the adrenals, the pancreas, and the sex organs, right? So until next time, this is Adam Thomas from Balancing Touch Reflexology, and remember to keep those feet happy. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching today. Let me know what you thought of this video by leaving a comment below. Any type of feedback can be useful and help others in reflexology. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with anybody that you think might be interested in it. If you're interested in reflexology, this might be a channel to subscribe to. If you haven't already, hit, or better yet, step on that bell icon, and then you'll be notified when the next video is coming out. If you're looking for a reflexology chart, head on over to balancingtouch.ca. We have created a bunch of visually exciting, easy to understand reflexology charts for you. And if you have some more time, check out some other videos. Till next time, this is Adam Thomas from balancingtouch.ca. See you later.